In tonight's Ask Anthony, potholes, politics, money, and management. I think that's the best way to describe a problem in a St. Johns County neighborhood. A big hole on a street for months with currently no fix and no clear answers. Now they're asking me to step in and get to the bottom of it. Since June 1st, you've just watched this hole get bigger and bigger.
Correct.
That's the daily reality outside Christina Watson's home, where cones, caution tape, and a growing hole have become her new front yard decor. What started small
So it was about this big.
has now morphed into a massive 20-foot crater with no clear end in sight. And the clock, well, has been ticking.
115 days.
115 days. 115 days.
That's how long Watson and her neighbor Rick Mendez say they've been asking, begging for action. They're part of a group of 55 homeowners in the Legacy section of Heritage Landing in St. Johns County. While the hole has grown, their trust in the HOA has, well, done the opposite.
I thought an HOA protected you. I think that's the biggest thing, is that you're told when you go to purchase a home that an HOA is going to protect your investment. You're told that it's going to make sure that your next door neighbor takes care of their weeds, paints their house. But you're not told that you now have to deal with a hole in front of your house because they don't want to.
So what's the holdup? Well, the street is behind a gate, and while it's technically part of Heritage Landing and falls under the 6 Mile Creek West Property Owners Association, the POA claims this particular road might be considered private. That distinction, they argue, means community funds can't legally be used to fix it. But Watson and Mendez aren't buying it. They say they're being held to the same standards and the same dues as the rest of Heritage Landing. In fact, according to them, they pay more with extra money going into reserve funds for the property behind the gate.
We religiously pay our dues.
And right, all of us have. And they still fine us as well for anything we've done wrong. They take those payments. They've taken those payments all this time from us and put it in a bank account. So we've paid, but now they're telling us they cannot pay because we're in a private road.
It's turned into a back and forth between neighbors and the POA and even legal experts. In an email dated August 1st, an attorney answered questions from the POA about legal concerns fixing the road. According to the attorney, the association does have the legal authority to use reserve funds to fix the road.
God forbid that there's an accident out here and a kid is harmed.
So where does the property management team stand? Well, they responded via email saying the hole was first reported in June due to a drainage issue. A contractor was called in quickly and a special board meeting followed. But then a new board was elected in July, which took additional time to understand the issue. In September, they approved an engineering firm and are now awaiting vendor repair quotes.
I think at the end of the day, the hole needs to be fixed ASAP, and then we can sit down and discuss who pays for this expense.
And just a few hours ago, the property management team had told me that they spoke with the engineer today and repair proposals are on the way. They expect to have something scheduled within the next week or so to fix this hole. Remember, if you have a problem you just can't solve, you can always email me at askanthony@firstcoastnews.com.